Alright, ladies and gentlemen, and we are back. Bit of an unusual unboxing and review today. Not unusual, I guess, but, a bit different from the norm in that we're doing my first Digimon figure in years. I mean, I saw this guy online, and frankly, I couldn't resist. Firstly, on the box art, and just the premise alone. I mean, surely when you're a child, anyone who was into Digimon saw the figures that you could, manually digivolve. They're kind of like Transformers, you could send them from the rookie stage into Champion or Ultimate, depending on which one you bought. This is that idea, but, 20 years in the future, and specifically updated using modern technology for a far more effective and pleasing transformation. Though I don't remember the transformations of that time being too sloppy. Patamon, who is the subject in question tonight, in particular, seemed to turn into Angemon quite easily and quite well. I always thought it was very impressive how those things worked, so I'm going to be interested to see how a modern update functions. This one is different, because Patamon turns into MagnaAngemon, or Holy Angemon, as he is on this box. I imagine that's what he's called in Japan. Don't know. Don't really follow the Japanese side of Digimon. Don't follow Digimon as closely as many other properties, I'll admit, but I've always found it quite cool aesthetically and, have some very fond memories from being a child and watching the show. Patamon, I never liked Patamon. Loved Angemon and MagnaAngemon especially, even though we only saw him for like 2 episodes. So, not that keen on the rookie form, but then I had the toy, so I'm gonna be interested in comparing the two, and there'll probably be that nostalgia factor, and I'll be pleased just to have a MagnaAngemon. My favourite Digimon was Garurumon, or Were Garurumon. Yeah, I'd say Gabumon and his whole line were pretty much my favourites, but that's enough about the backstory. Let's get to the figure in the box. As you can see, they've opted not to have a clear plastic window displaying the figure. It's just art, which is a kind of rare decision, but in this case, I kind of like it, because the art is so pleasing and so well done. It's just a nice, very cool looking box. You can see both transformations, one on either side. Then the back, we get a bit more detail. That looks magnificent. I can't wait to have that out and in hand. That actually looks like something you'd worship. Oh, look at the wings, and then this has die-cast parts, so it's actually got sculpted metal on it, which is very cool. Looking at this, they've got handy little arrows pointing to where the die-cast is, so it looks like his chest bands, script, I don't know what those are made of metal. His boots are metal, so that'll be good. That should give him excellent balance. Die-cast feet are always a plus in my book. And then die-cast looks like just a band. Just a neat little band. Alright. So we tilt it down. That's the top, as you can see. Well decorated. It's got, hold on, again, both of the Digivolving components there. And then the base, number 7. He's number 7. So there've been 6 prior. And on the back, they're advertising for a Black War Greymon, who will be the next. I'll probably pick him up, because War Greymon was a boss, and actually fought MagnaAngemon. So it'll be good to have them both, do that. But anyway, let's get him open. Seems like a very simple process, though I always say that, and then inevitably seem to struggle with the very simple task of snipping a singular piece of sticky tape. Literally just stabbed myself as I was saying that. My shitty little background is falling, please excuse. Opening up. So simple. Love a box that's simple to open. Even that's decorated, even the little flaps are decorated. That's impressive. Oh! Alright. So, that was very easy. And he comes transformed already. I'm somewhat disappointed. I was looking forward to transforming him from Patamon to MagnaAngemon. But it looks like they've done that for me. And we've got an instruction booklet. A little clippy thing down there. I'm not sure what that accessory is. But he does look fantastic. Even in the plastic wrapper, this guy looks quite majestic. And I don't think he's, fully transformed. I think this is a weird partial transformation. But anyway, I'll get him out of the plastic, and we'll take a look. See you in a sec. Alright, now this is what I'm talking about. This is a Digimon. Just look how magnificent this guy looks. I mean, he's got his sword, he's got his little retractable wings. The detailing on this figure is stunning, if my camera focuses on it. See, you know, his clothing is sculpted meticulously. The bands, the face, his helm, the wings. He's got his little shoulder thing that pokes out there. The color scheme is great. Going down, got some more wings. They're kind of hiding the boots, but that's alright. Swinging under his nice metallic boots. And there he goes. Point is, looks great. Die-cast feet don't help with the balance that much. To be fair, that's because he's a shell former. If you don't know what that is and are not familiar with Transformer terminology, it's basically where there's not actually a huge transformation. They just sort of hide the other figure inside the first stage or first level of transformation. This is very apparent in him in one way, which I will show you. See, like this, he's pretty magnificent. From the back, he's pretty much just carrying a butchered Patamon. I mean, like, yeah, there's the mouth of the thing, for fuck's sake. That's not great. Throw that out there. I mean, with the modern technology, and you see what they do with Transformers, like Masterpiece Transformers and that line, you can do some amazing things, like Dinobot. Look at the eye. Look at that eye just staring at you. With Dinobot, they found a way to turn a raptor, quite believably, into a raptor robot dude. And to be fair, Dinobot was about 4 or 5 times the price of this guy, so we can't really hold that against them. Because, you know, you can only do so much on a budget, and what they have done, like, considering is great. I mean, his articulation and balance are severely hampered by the shell form nature, but they've still, like, given him knee articulation, thigh articulation, arm articulation. He can bend any way you want if you don't have the wings in the way. But this dude is all wing. Look at this. It's, you know, covers his shoulders. Oh man, that's a good pose though. It's a nice broad shoulder there. Covers his legs, so he can't really, you know, kick out. Some of them are attached to his legs. And you can see Patamon's own fucking legs tucked away in there with his little dumb hoofs. Sorry, did not like Patamon, he was just a whiny little bitch. But then MagnaAngemon's so cool. It's like a nugget of brilliance just covered in... don't have a word for it. I don't want to use the term shit, because maybe Patamon, when I transform him, will be amazing. In fact, I should probably check that out before I, you know, go much further. So, without further ado, MagnaAngemon Reverse Digivolve 2 Patamon. As you can see, this critter is ridiculously cute. Like, the seams aren't flawless, but I think that may just be me not having done the transformation perfectly. Because it all does seem to align quite well. You've got a good range of motion on his legs. They'll, you know, go back to back, out to the side a bit, especially his front legs. His wings move. So you've got posability there, which really is all the posability you could expect from a fat pig with wings, but what an adorable fat pig with wings. I mean, the paint job they've done on those eyes is incredible. The thing kind of looks alive, looking at, you know, the screen of my camera right now. And it is undeniably adorable. So, well done there on making both transformations. Like, MagnaAngemon looks incredibly badass and imposing and grand, and Patamon is just ridiculously cute. So they've executed that perfectly. Earlier, I think I was being a bit harsh. I sounded harsh, definitely, in how I was describing, you know, the shell-forming aspect of this, but looking at it now, I can understand why they did it that way, because it means when you transform him into his rookie state, you do get a damn good Patamon. I mean, that is pretty perfect. Although at the back you can see the gears and stuff, but I guess that's somewhat forgivable. No, excuse me, somewhat forgivable for the price point. You can see under his underbelly the legs of MagnaAngemon, but again, relative to what you're paying, this is an impressive transformation because they're so different. It's night and day. That's really impressive. I think overall I'm going to have to give this figure a 4 out of 5. I guess he should have come with a stand, would be the main accessory I would argue for. Something to, have him flying as Patamon, and then again flying as MagnaAngemon, because presentation-wise that would really improve it, and kind of justify the cost just that little bit more, because the transformation is so blatant when he's MagnaAngemon. It was very intuitive doing it. When I first looked at the instructions, which were all Japanese, I thought, oh god, this is going to take me a while. But then you just follow the pictures and it kind of just happens that you make it Patamon. So that was really clever, and turning him back into MagnaAngemon isn't going to be particularly tricky, or at least I hope not. Touch wood. So, yeah, overall 4 out of 5. Could maybe have executed the transformation a little bit better in terms of hiding Patamon, and a stand would have been nice to display them flying. But overall, I am quite impressed. The diecast is used nicely. The paintwork is exceptional. I can't stress that enough. And when you do transform the two, they really capture the dichotomy of the character, going from, sweet little Patamon to the imposing and, deadly MagnaAngemon. Unfortunately, I can't really be bothered to transform him again, so you won't be getting the usual poses of MagnaAngemon. Instead, it's just going to be poses of Patamon flying, so enjoy. And there you have it. Digivolving Spirits, MagnaAngemon / Patamon. Did you like what you see? What are your thoughts? Do you collect this line? Let me know in the comments below, and if you want to see more videos, please like and subscribe. If you head on over to the other side of the channel, we have a show called Hero House, where we show the action figures in action. It's definitely worth checking out. Thank you for your time, and hopefully I'll be seeing you again. All the best. Bye.